Hello everyone, it's Miss Chelsey at the Black Creek Library, and today we will be reading books about the autumn season. This year, fall falls on September 22nd. Here's some fun facts about fall. Fall or autumn is the season between summer and winter, starting in September in the northern hemisphere. Leaves change from green to red, orange, and yellow as trees stop making food, and animals like birds and squirrels prepare for winter by storing food and migrating. This season also brings holidays like Halloween and Thanksgiving, the harvest of pumpkins and apples, and is a great time for outdoor activities like jumping in leaf piles. In fall, the weather gets colder and the days get shorter and darker. Fall is the harvest season, with pumpkins and apples being especially popular autumn foods that are used for holidays like Thanksgiving. In the United Kingdom, Bonfire Night is celebrated on November 5th with bonfires and fireworks. The name fall comes from the old expression fall of the leaf, referring to when leaves fall from trees. Here's a couple fun fall jokes for you. What do you call a bear in the autumn rain? A drizzly bear. Why did the tree giggle? It heard a corny joke. All right, the three books that we will be reading today are Leaves, Little Red Autumn on the Farm, and It's Fall. Let's get started. The first book is Leaves, written by David Ezra Stein. It was his first year. Everything was going well until the first leaf fell. "Are you okay?" he wondered. Then a red one fell, a yellow one fell. All over his island, the leaves were falling. He tried to catch them and put them back on, but it was not the same. He sat beneath a tree and watched them go all around. But he grew sleepy, and so he found a hole and filled it with leaves. And went to sleep just as the wind began to blow. Winter came. He slept snug in the ground while the snow piled thick. In the spring, with wide eyes, he woke. He felt the sun and saw the little buds on the bare arms of the trees. And the tiny leaves that had begun to unfold. "Welcome!" he cried. And he thought the leaves welcomed him. And that was Leaves. The next book is Little Red Autumn on the Farm, written by Hillenbrand. In Shady Acre, there was a little red truck whose driver was Katie. They never stopped working until the job was done, even when the leaves started to fall. "Help, Little Red, help!" my drive belt is not turning the shoe fan, squeaked Purple Combine. Little Red and Katie went right to work. A brand new belt did the trick. Thanks for the belt, hummed Purple Combine. You got it, tooted Little Red. See you later. Honk, honk, beep, beep. The leaves came down. Little Red had just one more job for the day. But then he heard, "Help, Little Red, help." My delivery tube is clogged, clanked Blue Cedar. Little Red and Katie got busy removing the clog. That does the trick. I can get on with the sewing. Thanks for clearing the line, clanked Blue Cedar. Go with the flow, tooted Little Red. See you later. Honk, honk, beep, beep. The leaves came down and down. But then he heard, "Help, Little Red, help." "I'm burning up," steamed Green Tractor. Little Red and Katie checked the coolant level and topped it off. "Whew, that's much better," roared Green Tractor. "Happy to help," tooted Little Red. "See you later." Honk, honk, beep, beep. The leaves came down, down, and down. Then he heard, "Help, Little Red, help." "My timing is off," blared Yellow Bandwagon. Little Red and Katie wasted no time resetting the chain. "Works like a charm," blared Yellow Bandwagon. "Glad to be of service," tooted Little Red. "See you later." Honk, honk, beep, beep. The leaves came down, 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 and down. Then he heard, "Help, Little Red, help." "Low tire," belched Orange Donut Truck. Little Red and Katie plugged the hole and supplied the air. "Thanks for the lift," bellowed Orange Donut Truck. "No problem," tooted Little Red. "See you later." Honk, honk, beep, beep. The leaves came down, 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 and down. Then he heard, "Help, Little Red, help." "Our trailer hitch is uncoupled," groaned Shiny Silver Wagon. Little Red and Katie dropped in a pin and secured the clasp. "Thanks for the fix," teetered Shiny Silver Wagon. "Off you go," tooted Little Red. "See you later." Honk, honk, beep, beep. Phew, I think our day is almost done. The leaves came down, 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 and down, all around the Shady Acre Farm. The Scarecrow went up, up, and up. Then the jack-o'-lantern was lit. Boo-ray! My day is done. And thanks to Little Red and Katie, all their friends got to be there too. Spooky fun. And that was Little Red Autumn on the Farm. The last book for today is It's Fall, written by Renée. Kurilla. Colors bursting, shadows tall. There's lots to celebrate. It's fall. Early morning, sunny skies, back to school with new supplies. In class, our teacher asks to hear what things we love this time of year. Fuzzy socks and cozy clothes, a scarf around my chilly nose. Collecting acorns when they drop, I rake some crunchy leaves and flop. Scarecrows, mums, and wagon rides, a corn maze we got lost inside. Picking apples for a pie, so many recipes to try, like ghostly cookies, mummy rolls, and yummy cider donut holes. Carving pumpkins filled with light, they flicker on our porch at night. Ooh! Candy buckets, brooms and bags, a cape with ears, a tail that wags. Ringing doorbells, ding dong, trick or treat, marching down a spooky street. Autumn sounds like buzzing blowers, honking geese and humming mowers. Floating friends on our TV, giving thanks with family. Stuffing, gravy, cranberries, turkey, mashed potatoes, peas. Cherry, pecan, pumpkin pie, and whipped cream piled up to the sky. Fall has treasures to be found in colors, textures, smells, and sounds. It's so much fun. We love it all. What things do you love about fall? And that was It's Fall. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy listening to these stories about fall. I'm ready for the season to start, and we're almost there. See you later, alligator. So long, King Kong. In a while, crocodile. See you next time. Bye-bye.